Hey, my name is Christian Lee here for Earworm Digital, and I'm here with, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Yor Smith, but my real name is Caroline, which you can call me.
Yes, thank you. Glad I could finally call you by your real name, Caroline.
Yeah.
And how are you doing today, Caroline?
I'm doing good.
That's great.
It was a bit trafficy driving to San Diego today, but other than that, smooth sound check. Everything is going good otherwise.
Yeah, and you had to do a bit of driving because you came down from Santa Barbara, correct?
Yep. Yeah, I drove straight from Santa Barbara.
Wow. So how was the first show of like this mini run of tour?
It was great. It was super duper great. It was a bit nerve-wracking because one of my biggest idols in life was in the audience last night. Oh. Michael McDonald was there.
What?
Yes, that was really trippy. But so I feel like tonight it's gonna be way easier because Michael McDonald won't be in the audience.
Less pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, was that the person you did the Instagram post about?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Yes.
All comes okay.
Yes.
It's all clicking now. It's all clicking. Now.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. And you've been a touring artist for so long.
Yes.
And yeah, you've toured all over the U.S., correct?
Yep.
And so. Oh, okay. My bad. Mrs. International.
Yes.
Right. But what I want to know is, I think there might be a debate, between, a lot of touring artists about this, but do you know, like, which one you'd prefer, Wawas or Buc-ee's?
Wawas or Buc-ee's? Buc-ee's probably.
Yeah.
I would say Buc-ee's. And I think it's a travesty you didn't even include Sheetz in there.
I wasn't sure. Sheetz is like the least known of the three, so I wasn't sure if I should bring that up or not.
No, Buc-ee's.
If I put in Sheetz, would it add a difference or still Buc-ee's?
It would be a close second to Buc-ee's.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and let's talk about your music for a little bit.
Sure.
I think your debut EP under your name, Yor Smith. Mm-hmm. It was one of my favorites. I found
thanks.
Bad Habit won just 1 week during a Discover Weekly. And I fell in love with you ever since.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, what was the process behind that EP? Because there's so many great tracks, like the standout ones are obviously the title tracks, Bad Habit and Debbie.
Yeah.
And so how did that get made?
A lot of that got made when I went away to Nicaragua on a writing retreat, and I met a bunch of friends who I ended up writing a lot of that album with. So that was really special. And yeah, that's kind of how that was like the heart of it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's start from the bottom up. So what type of music did you listen to growing up, or who hasn't influenced the most for you and your music?
Well, I gotta say Michael McDonald because I met him last night, and Doobie Brothers and whatnot. But really it was my mom listened to a lot of influential music that really made an impact on me. Artists like a lot of Paul Simon in my house, a lot of Carly Simon, a lot of Carole King, a lot of James Taylor, Van Morrison. Yeah.
That's cool. All right. Well, Christmas is around the corner, and I believe you haven't performed in San Diego in quite a while.
It's been a while.
So, we decided to give you a gift.
What?
And this is an artist, one of your favorites that you didn't name. And it is...
Oh, Erykah Badu is one of my favorite artists. How'd you know that? I just saw her in concert.
No way, you did?
This is so nice of you. Thank you.
Yeah, one of her underappreciated albums.
Yeah. Oh my God, for sure. Wow, thank you so much. Wow. This is so nice. Thank you.
I'm glad you like it.
I have Baduism on vinyl, but not this one. Thank you so much.
All right.
What?
I'm glad you like it. All right. And now this is the part of the interview where I like to call, opening up the motherfucking pit.
Okay.
And this is where we're going to do a little bit more deeper cut questions.
Sure.
And so let me start. Okay. First question. So how did it feel, you are from Minnesota, I think Detroit Lakes, correct?
Yeah.
So how did it feel cutting your teeth off of I guess venues like Zorbaz or La Barista,
Wow. How do you know about that? Well, you know what? La Barista was actually called Sunflower Hill, which was the coffee shop that my mom started. And so that was kind of how I got my start, was that my mom would force me to play in the coffee shop, even though I didn't want to. And she would threaten me with grounding or taking away privileges if I didn't play. It was a little Joe Jackson situation. but I'm glad she did, because it really pushed me to be comfortable on stage and, not be too precious about playing songs for people.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And, I believe, music played a big role in both sides of your family.
Yep.
And,
yep.
Do you feel like doing, I think, those family guitar sessions like helped a bit?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, my dad. So I learned how to play guitar from my dad, and it's funny. Like people are like, "When did you learn how to play guitar?" And I was so young when he taught me. I actually don't remember learning how to play guitar, and I just knew that I always wanted to play guitar because that was something that my brothers and my dad did together when like our families would get together. So yeah, it was always just such a big role in my house.
That's cool. And how do you feel like your songwriting has progressed from like, I think early on when you wrote songs like Cigarette Smile to now with like EPs or like Wild Wild Woman?
How do you know about my EP I released when I was 17? That's so funny. I mean, I think I've always just been a songwriter, and with my EP coming out when I was 17 or whatever, that EP of my kid songs, sometimes I llisten back and I'm like, dang, I was like, those songs are not bad. Like, I'm not like totally embarrassed about those songs.
Diamond in the rough back then,
Yeah. But yeah.
That's cool. Okay, and you're going on tour for a few more dates this month, and then there's one more month left in the year. And so I just want to know, what do you have in store for the rest of the year? Are you just doing some R&R, songwriting? Like, what's up with you?
Well, actually, I am pregnant. So,
what?
So I'm due in late April, probably early May, realistically. And so I'm just kind of chilling at home with my partner, getting things ready, taking it easy. This is kind of like my last big trip before kind of hunkering down. But I've been working on my album with a couple buddies in Minneapolis. If you know the band Hippocampus, they play in that band.
Okay, another Minnesota
yes,
artist.
Exactly. Yeah, so it's Jake and Nathan from Hippocampus, the lead singer and the guitar player, and I have been making an album.
Wow, that's exciting. Wow, your first proper album under your new moniker. That's great.
Yep. So hopefully I'll be releasing songs from that sooner than later. And then hopefully having a healthy baby boy pop out into the world.
Wow.
And then, yeah.
I'm being overwhelmed with all this knowledge. This is crazy. Wow. Right. Well, thanks for taking time to interview. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for interviewing
But
me.
we have one last gift for you.
What?
But it's not a physical one.
Okay.
It's just time. And so I'm going to step out of frame, and it's just going to be you in the camera. You could plug anything you want. I mean, you already plug your album, but you could plug anything else. Your social media, like a message to your fans. The rest of the interview, it's all you.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, just you and the camera.
Let's see. Well, I'm playing in Pomona tomorrow. When does this come out?
Like next week.
Okay, so that will be old news by then. But I don't know. Keep an eye out on my Instagram. I'm at YourSmith. Usually all my announcements go through there, from me to you, and hopefully I have new music coming out sooner than later, as I said before. And I guess I gotta plug Michael McDonald for being a real one and coming to my show last night and hanging out, and obviously Electric Guests, because they're the best for taking me on tour. So thank you.